morning, everybody.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Taking you on a little truck adventure with us today. Where are we heading, Pato?
Yeah, we are going to deliver some furniture. It's something amazing and sometimes happen doing this kind of work. The other day, somebody contacted us and asked us, they are moving, it's a family that is moving to a new apartment, so they are moving and they don't have any furniture there. So they contacted us. I was texting with them and they told me all the story behind and why they was moving. And later I said to Amy this afternoon, I think it was yesterday afternoon,
Yep.
I say to Amy, this family then is moving, is a mother and a kid and he's 7 years old. And he's moving to a new apartment and they don't have anything. So they are asking us if we can find a bed for them to sleep. And in the same time that I was saying this to Amy, Amy said, somebody contact me and asked me if I would like to take some beds.
Yes. That's the way it works. It's the power of community, right? As soon as you have the idea that you want to share something, there's somebody out there that needs that exact thing. And so it's a beautiful thing to come together in community and make those connections happen. And then what we've seen on the other end is just the joy of the family being able to receive these things and feel connected in community and feel cared about and welcomed. And they turn around and ripple that out, sharing with their neighbors, coming and helping volunteer in a lot of our work, our free farmers markets, cooking meals like we're going to be cooking this week to share, going out helping us wrap toys for the holidays or help with school supplies, distribution. So it's really amazing just the ripple effect this has. It kind of reminds me of Thanksgiving a few years ago and what happened. You remember that, Tom?
Oh yeah, when we received a call of a kid that have an accident in the school and then he back from school unable to walk. And
yeah, I think he came home on the school bus and got off and couldn't walk.
So we was able to find a wheelchair, and it was very hard because everything was closing because it was a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And
I think we got the call at 4
yep.
o'clock maybe? And they needed a wheelchair. And so he had a severe break. It was one of he broke his leg, but he had broken it way up his leg. And so that caused difficulties in terms of not being able to use crutches very well because of his age and whatnot. So we're looking for a wheelchair. Come to find out, because this is right during pandemic times, there was a shortage of wheelchairs. We had no idea. So we were going all over everywhere. We finally found one at the last minute. And the folks, this is a company that Delta Medical Equipment, they had lots of wheelchairs there. This is the last wheelchair we have left. And so we said we want it, and they stayed open so we could get there on time before they had closed. And we were able to get this wheelchair and take it to the family. I think we got to their house about 6 o'clock on the night before Thanksgiving. So it was a really beautiful time, really powerful. And Mom asked if we could help advocate the school because he couldn't even do a lot of his activities of daily living, what they call ADLs. Taking himself to the bathroom by himself and things like that. And so we were able to work in the doctor's office and the schools and did anything behind. So that was a really powerful thing. But I think what's even more powerful is the ripple effect. So that I remember not too long after that we had a kids' day, and we've had many kids' days subsequent to that, and they always show up. They come with food. He's much older now, so he helps the younger kids. Playing games, like leading games and things like that. So it does my heart good to see kind of just the ripple that these things have in the community.
Yeah,
That's what gives you hope.
Yeah. This morning we was going to pick up the beds and we think, okay, we probably it's gonna be because it was a table, a mattress and. So we were thinking probably it's going to take us like 20 minutes, take us a little longer than we was expecting. I think it's always powerful to see the people and talk with the people that donate things to people that they don't know. and he was very grateful to be able to help somebody. He was thanking us a lot about being working a Sunday and being thinking in others in a Sunday, and so it's always the invitation of you to think in others every day, because we know that many times when we don't remember the privilege that we have, only not being sick, being able to walk, being able to do many different things is a big privilege, because it's not many people that have the same. It's other people that are sick, other people that are in many different problems. So always came with a mentality of helping others is very important, I think, in life. And so I think that this is what we are doing today. And more before these days, then it's about giving thanks. It's very important to remember what it is about, and it's about looking ways that we can make better our community in whatever way that we can, and even if it's a small, you think there is a small thing that you can do, like nothing is small, because sometimes you do something small that you think that is small and replicating something bigger, like you don't know the effect that it's going to cause in a person that have no hope. Then you can, with a little something, like this person is going to feel that he's love again. He's going to, you don't know the life that you can change, like doing something kind for somebody else. And more in the times than we see them look like we are fighting poor people more than fighting poverty. I think then it is always good time, only I think that more than ever it's good time to show some kindness to people.
And we're healing these old stories, you know. We talk about the accompanying history that comes with this particular holiday, you know, and recognizing that you know, genocide happened and it's still happening, and these stories, you know, and the indigenous people that were here, Anikadua, the Cherokee Nation, and so many indigenous communities, there was a deep value of sharing, deep value of communal sort of understanding of caring for the earth and each other in the village. And I think it's really powerful. And one of the ways that we heal these old stories and the story that's still happening in the world, right, is to write a new story that is an even more ancient story. That story of sharing, of healing, of being the village for each other. And these are really indigenous values that we celebrate. As we give thanks, it's important to recognize the pain and trauma that's happening and has happened on the back of this holiday. So one of the ways that we do that is we write the story of sharing and hope and caring in our community, and we make that central to what it's about. And that's how we live a life of gratitude, right? That's how we recognize that real life comes from gratitude. It comes from taking care of each other and creating mutual community where we support each other. What we call the invisible glue, right, is community. And the way that we can be community and show up for each other and honor each other's humanity, particularly in times like this, and live a life of hope, live a life where we call for peace in the world, and where we take care of each other rather than harming and devouring each other. So we want to be about that today. We want to write that story today, and we invite you to write that story. So one way that you can share this week is we're going to be sharing a big meal downtown. We're going to be honoring and speaking all these values and talking about this history and this story that we're writing. So we'll be downtown sharing with the elders. There's 2 elder buildings downtown, and there's lots of people that live there that we love. And there's lots of other folks that don't have somewhere to share a special time of gratitude. So La Cocina de Mama, Mama's Kitchen, our food truck on a mission, is going to be sharing a really delicious meal and just time of friendship and caring. And you can help with that. I think we're all full on volunteers. We've had lots of people, lots of y'all were calling to help volunteer, but we certainly need bakers, folks that want to make some desserts, to make those and drop them off this week on Tuesday and Wednesday at our community center at 32 Old Charlotte Highway, 28803. So we want to invite you to do that. You can bring some desserts. That'll be a way to extend your table to other folks. Create a really special table. We were talking about tables this week, right? We're embarking on a new, we do a lot of things in partnership with UNC Asheville. We were in fact just there, and we had students and other community members making the ladders, the ship's ladders. They're going to go on some of our housing units at the Beulah Village. And so that was really powerful. And we were talking about there's a way for us to embody hope. But there's lots of ways for folks to get involved. So we're embarking on a time with senior students at UNCA. This is sort of their transition. This is a course about transitioning into the world and what they can give and how they can be in community. And so they're going to be coming to the village. We're going to be focusing on creating a table. Table is what brings us often together as community when we eat together. And they are going to be making some tables that are 2 top tables that can turn into 4 top tables, which I think is really cool. I was just reading yesterday, it's an Afghani value. It says 3 cups of tea. So they share the first cup with you as a stranger, the second cup you become a friend, and by the 3rd cup you're family. They say we'll do anything for family. And so I think that's really powerful. So we want to be sharing these 3 cups of tea. We want to transform people from strangers into family. That's a deep value of community. So lots of cool things going on.
Oh, yeah, like we were saying, we are here in Black Mountain. We're gonna be sharing some furniture for a family. And also, I don't know, you can see we have different things:
and
mattress, tables,
and sheets, and comforters, and there's a little girl, so she's getting a special unicorn stuffing. As a mom of little girls, unicorns kind of rock their worlds. A backpack full of art supplies and children's books and school supplies and things like that for her.
Yeah, and thank you so much. Like, this is what happened with all your support, like, because many people think there is 1 or 2 or 3 people doing this work, and it's many. Like I said, since this morning, since yesterday, the person that contacted us about the mattress, the person that donated before other items for us to deliver to another family a week ago. So it's many of you that make this happening, and I think that what is very important for us to you always know is then it's not a no-profit doing this work. It's the people in the community doing this work. So the no-profit is the tool that help us to do it. Only it's people, normal people in the community that is making Rome Beloved. And we always say that it's more like a mentality, a way to live than anybody else, than nothing else. It's a no-profit, only it's more the mentality of many of us want to make the community better in whatever way that we can. So I hope that you can know that you are the same part that we are, because this is the only way that we can make better the communities is everybody think that it's our responsibility, and then everybody can do something about it. Everybody can do something to make better this place that we call home. So thank you so much for all your support. Probably I'm gonna finish the live stream because we have to look for the address. I have to go in the Google Maps, and only we are very thankful for every of you that have been supporting us these many years. And I can tell you that many families, many people in our community have been impacted in a good way because all your support. So we hope that you continue the support, and then more of you became part of this mutual support and then understanding and knowing that we are the people that we was waiting for, and then it's not a reason for us to be waiting for nobody when we can be the change, and then when we can make that change right now. And like I was saying before, that we're never gonna have that fight with the poor people. We're gonna have the fight to end poverty, and we have to look for ways that we make it better for people, not harder for people.
That's right. Let's create the world of our dreams, y'all. We're so grateful for you, and we know that we can create a world of caring, a world of peace, a world where we share with each other and lift each other up. So let's create the world of our dreams. Hope you have a beautiful day. Be grateful and embody the love that you have. Embody that, because people need it right now. Take care.